4 miles up Alum Cave Trail. We started at 8:40 in the morning. It was 40 degrees in Gatlinburg, 20 at the top last night. And now I'm going to go up through the arch. And it is how many steps, Joel?
72.
72. Okay, it was 40 degrees this morning when we started, 20 degrees at the top. We're 1.4 miles up Alum Cave Trail. We're fixing to go through the arch, and I wanted to get the arch on video. 72 steps after the log bridge. And I'm not going to count them out loud. But for video purposes, maybe we can go back and verify when we're not short of breath. This arch is kind of neat. These steps have been vastly improved by the service over the last couple seasons. Huffing and puffing. 74. Okay, this is a space right past Inspiration Point. A lot of steps going up here. I don't know what the step count is. Here's some more of those stairs. Look at this cave up there. Normally this time of the year, you can expect a good bit of snow here. But it's been a drought. There's been fires in the area too. So some of my photos show a lot of haze. And this is the famous Alum Cave. Amazing. Last year, Alum Cave didn't have these stairs. Again, Alum Cave facing down. My heart's beating 130 beats per minute. There are some hiking buddies. Here's more of the switchback stairs that I've seen before, but there could be some up above I don't see yet. Okay, this looks like it's the last bit of the stairs. Strange people. David,
Strange people.
and the rest of Alum Cave. I think my history serves. They mined here for sulfur during the Civil War. Okay, here it is. Almost halfway to LeConte shelter. This is not the nose, but it's a nice little place to walk around. Okay, here's another set of stairs that are new. Used to be just rough rock here, but they've come through and carved it all out. Now we'd hoped, like I said, this place would be covered with ice. And we brought ice spikes for our boots. Clearly we're not using them. But it will be freezing tonight, and there is a chance of rain, so we can only hope tomorrow will be worse. 1.7 miles from the top is an area called Screaming Left Hand Turn, which may be just in front of me. Okay. See the logs going up the hill to the left. Screaming left-hand turn. The screaming left-hand turn comes at the end of what we call the drudge. After this, it's 1.4 miles. Less steps, less incline, better views. That there is the nose. I've got some video of Anne going around the nose on 2 different trips, and I spliced the video images together to a single image side by side. I'm gonna try to get some video going around the nose today too. This is just some general video of the trail. Believe it or not, I'm pretty close to the nose from that shot just a second ago of the nose. But it's a bit of a walk going around. Here's the spot here where if it's rainy and icy in the morning, this ice will be bad to walk on. So that's why we have the micro spikes. Notice the cable on the side there. Okay, so this is what the top generally looks like. The lodge is 1.4 miles from the screaming left-hand turn. Then the pinnacle, the top of Mount LeConte, is 3/10 of a mile past the lodge. After we get to the lodge and ground some gear and have some lunch, we're gonna see some other sights. Okay, so this is the last couple steps. It's gonna open up into LeConte Lodge. Primitive privies. Cabins for the visitors and the employees.
After all that, they're closed.
Oh, I saw that. The main office, more cabins. This area is 2/10 of a mile from LeConte Lodge. It's called Cliff Tops. We're going to sit here and hopefully see the sunset go all the way to the mountains instead of like yesterday when it stopped at the cloud line. But either way, we're good. And this guy here, he's out of control. Look at that. Out of control. Good morning from Mount LeConte Lodge. It's 7 a.m. They offer coffee to the guests at 7, so I've got my coffee. And it's 25 degrees this morning. It looks like there was no precipitation. They serve breakfast to the guests at 8 o'clock. Supper last night was fantastic, but my phone was dead, so I couldn't get any pictures from in there. I'll try to borrow some from Joel and Janice. And this is the office. And there's the temperature. We're going to go down the boulevard to Newfound Gap. Probably leave a little after 8 a.m. Okay. From LeConte Lodge, we left at 9 a.m. heading up, which we just completed, to the top of Mount LeConte, which is indicated by this pile of rocks. So this is the top of Mount LeConte, for which there is no spectacular view. There is a view from Myrtle Point, and as I turn right, if I see the trail, I will divert to Myrtle Point. Then we will head down a little over 8 miles, trail called the Boulevard to Newfound Gap. This is what downhill looks like. If I was going down Alum Cave Trail, which is the way we came up, it would be a little over 5 miles of downhill. The Boulevard has 2 sections, which are moderately difficult climbs, I'm told. It's a personal opinion. I've not been this trail, so I'll know sooner or later. Myrtle Point is 2/10 of a mile off of the Boulevard, and this is what some of ridgelining looks like. This is the trail from where I just came. You come down these little steps, and look at that. Straight down there. I don't know if the camera does it justice. Then it comes along, and it goes up there. And this is my view at the moment, which is only a fraction of what I'll see at Myrtle Point. So this is Myrtle Point, and the sun is right above the camera. It is so bright I can't even really see what I'm filming now. By the time I got here, I had to stop and take off my fleece jacket because I was burning up. But right there is the trail that I came in on, 2/10 of a mile from the Boulevard. Now that I've taken off my jacket, I'm going to gear back up and head that way. Isn't this amazing, though? I don't know if I should film this or not, but this is what ridgelining looks like. Not everywhere, mind you. Alum Cave Trail is nothing like this bit right here. I've got a trekking pole in my left hand to help. Hard to watch my step and keep the camera where I'm going. I can hear Janice below me. I can't see. There's the trail. Isn't this amazing? This little spot's right close to a drop off, isn't it? Ooh, that'd be a fall. This is the trail. I'm heading down now. So when I got off the Myrtle Point cutoff, I was 7.3 miles, maybe 7.4 from my truck. But I just wanted to capture this little section so you could see the frost on the trail. This is the side of the mountain that hasn't seen any sun yet. The answer to the age-old question is yes. And what's remarkable is they like to hike on the trails because they're easier, just like people's do. This is a unique viewpoint. Hadn't seen the side of the mountain that looked like that prior. So notice the cable. You're walking on the slippery rock. If it was raining, or worse, icy, this would be one of the danger spots. Oh, I'm singing to myself. Okay. Here I am almost to Charlie's Bunion. That's Mount LeConte there. And here's the final approach to Charlie's Bunion. I'm gonna climb up this. The sign that we just passed said to closely monitor children. So if there's kids up here, I guess I'll keep my eyes peeled. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Hey. Oh, I've heard about this place. Wow. This is a 2.6 mile diversion off of my scheduled route today, so I'm glad I took it. Just 2.6 miles, right? That ain't nothing. Oh God. So this was an 11-mile day. I hiked down the boulevard until it met up with the Appalachian Trail. I went north on the Appalachian Trail, 1.3 miles to Charlie's Bunyan, and then back the way I came to Newfound Gap. From Charlie's Bunyan to Newfound Gap, it's 4 miles. And this is the last little bit to the parking lot. Semi-improved trail for all the people that want to say they did the Appalachian Trail but only want to do 75 yards. Which is good. I'm glad they get outside and all, you know. This is it. The world famous Newfound Gap. I need to jump in my truck and calculate my miles. 1,972 miles from Maine. Not this week. Boulevard Trail, fantastic. The Newfound Gap is on the state line. Here we go. I guess this is it. Me on the state line. Okay, there's me Silverado. I was with Joel and Janice, but since I wanted to do the extra couple miles, they jumped ahead, hopped in a car, and snuck out of here.